hoping for the morning. But whatever we got, that's what we're gonna work with. Okay, so this is my voice for today. So we're doing a personal check-in. So this is a pick a number reading. Hang on, I'm gonna get the numbers for you. Just wait. One moment, please. I'm gonna take. Let me get the numbers. Hang on. Sorry about that. So this is a pick a number. I had to take a picture. So I'm gonna give you a bit of time to connect with your number or numbers. All right, Most High God, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. This is terrible, isn't it? I'm sorry. Why'd you go so dark? Okay. So hopefully you will have connected to your number by now. So 1 through 6. Then we're gonna do 7 through 12. So let's find out. Let's stop for a minute and take a look at ourselves. I haven't chosen my numbers yet because I feel I'm paying attention to my life. I don't know why my phone is twisted. It's twisted. Okay. That's better. Okay. So let me just select the decks that's meant for each number. And then we'll get right into it. So life lessons. What lesson is life currently trying to teach you right now. Those who chose number one, or those who feel connected to number one. So number one, that's your deck. Those who feel connected to number two. Okay. So number two, that's your deck. Connected to number three. That's your deck. Those who feel connected to number four. That's your deck. Those who feel connected to number five. That's your deck. And those who feel connected to number six. That's your deck. Okay. So what lesson is life currently trying to teach you? Let's find out if you're getting the message. Number one, those of you who felt drawn to number one. And all my poisonous gadgets. They're using everything to poison me. Everything that's got like a Wi-Fi connection to it. I wonder if it works with like TV remotes and that as well. Because it's happening with my Bluetooth speaker, my phones, my iPad, my earpods, and if I'm not mistaken, the gadget to turn the heating on and off, all those things are being used to poison me. I'm slowly figuring it out. Then I'll just isolate them so I can have peace. And if I can't, I do a live. So everybody can watch and see the nonsense that they're doing to me. And when the time comes when it's finally revealed who is doing it, and people know without a shadow of a doubt, y'all can get them. What goes around comes back around. You play stupid games, you will win a stupid prize. Okay, number one. Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. To step in and deliver your messages to your children. Okay. Make sure we keep all the imposters and the manipulators out. God is standing at the door, bitch. You wanna get in? You have have to push through the Most High. That's how we do it over here. God is a big dog, not a chihuahua. I just heard somebody say, why don't I ask them to stop? Me. Ask them to stop doing what? They would love for me to ask them to stop poisoning me with these gadgets. They would absolutely love it. It'll make them feel powerful. I'm not gonna ask them to stop it because they don't bother me as much as they think they do. I'm a tough cookie. I'm used to bullshit, you know? I just get on with it anyway. Bruce Lee said, don't ask for an easy life. They ask for the power to endure a hard one, because there's always people out there trying to make our lives hard. We can't stop that because people choose to do what they want to do. So why am I going to focus my energy on them changing when I have no power over what they do or what they say, what they think, what they believe? I have power over me though. So instead of wanting them to change to benefit me, I will change to benefit me. You know? So I see no reason to ask them to stop. If that's what they want to do, then let them do what they want to do to their heart's content, because I love being able to do things to my heart's content. Why should I take their pleasure away? If I'm pleasure in hurting me. I'm that girl. Yeah. But I mean, the logic, it makes complete sense. You can't make somebody love you. You can't make somebody treat you right. People have to decide to do that themselves. So, having learned that lesson in life, where do I go from there? You know? And so far, what I got is I just need to focus on me and what I can do to help myself. They find pleasure and purpose in making my life difficult. Okay. I would hate to take your pleasure away from you. Because when I'm ready to enjoy my pleasures, I'm not giving anybody the power to take my pleasure away from me. Is it? It's only fair. And having that mindset, I know that God is going to support me 100% when it's my turn, because God see me being like a lamb to the slaughter, just to make sure that these people enjoy just being true to their vision of what their life should be at this time. And that vision, unfortunately, is to hurt me. I don't care. To each their own. Sorry. Okay, the subject matter pertaining to what lesson is life currently trying to teach you? Those who chose number one, when you've had enough, leave. Okay, so when you've had enough, leave. Whatever position, whatever situation you find yourself in. Okay, just wait. Okay, so your situation is kind of like my situation where I'm being bullied. Okay, so it's like people don't have to understand your logic, they don't have to understand why you do the things that you do, why you stay in a situation that is less than ideal, a situation that they perhaps wouldn't spend as much time as you are spending in. Okay, so it's like you have a greater wealth of endurance than some people. So what I'm getting right from the beginning with this energy is that you're in a situation that is difficult. You find it difficult, but there's the lesson. The cycle isn't complete because you haven't learned the lesson. And I feel that the lesson that life is trying to teach you in this situation is when you've had enough, leave. So life is trying to show you your depth when it comes to your loyalty, your dedication, just your effort to make something work. I feel like God is showing you your strength. Because sometimes we work on autopilot. Some of the things that we do, some of the incredible things that we do is like it comes like nothing to us. But God wants you to pay attention to yourself so you can see exactly how strong you are, how loyal you are, how dedicated you are. Okay? That's what I'm getting so far. So let's dig in. You're tough. You're a tough one. You're not the average bear, you know. Whether it's a good situation or a bad situation, it's just your choice. You choose to be in it because you feel you can manage it. But God wants you to know when you've had enough, you just have to let go. So maybe that'll be your challenge. Just letting go. Maybe you're used to struggle. You don't run from hardship, you know, or certain types of hardships anyway, whatever this is that you're dealing with. Let me check these cards to see if they're meant to be interpreted upright or feels correct like this. Okay, so it's upright. Okay, so your message. You scare them. Oh, okay. Let's see. You need time apart, and they are about to. So somebody has had enough. So somebody has decided, you know what, this isn't worth my time. Let's see the underlying issue. We have they appreciate you, but we have controlling, manipulative. And this is the reason why, okay, we got someone sent them to corrupt you. Telepathic communication or other form of messaging. And they are aware. They don't want to grow up yet. Okay. It's infatuation or lust. We got they want children with you. Okay, so let's dig into this, see what is happening here with this underlying issue. So the subject matter was when you've had enough, leave. So the information that you need to know is somebody scares somebody, and that's the reason why you need time apart, and somebody's about to take that time apart. So somebody's had enough of being tormented by someone. So the underlying issue is, yes, they appreciate you, but they're a jackass. They're controlling and they're manipulative. And this is the reason why you stayed so long, is because you feel the love. You know that there's love there. But this person has character traits that destroy their association with you, whether this is love or family, work, or whatever. Okay, we got someone sent them to corrupt you. So it's like this person got people in their ear talking shit to them, okay, about you. So they're basically destroying what is a beautiful relationship because they appreciate you. And you clearly appreciate them that you've stayed around this long as well. Okay. But there's someone in their ear that's talking shit to them, and that's the reason why they behave in this controlling, manipulative way. So it's like whoever's raising them or whoever they have respect for, they're not very bright. Their teacher, their role model, their ancestors, their elders, they're not very bright. Okay, this person is programmed to rule on fear and control. Okay, so that's what they're gonna teach because that's all that they know. Okay, so unfortunately, whoever this person or people is that you're dealing with, they are being influenced by somebody who goes through life on a corrupted programming. So when they're teaching the youngers or anybody around them, if they were to advise anybody, they would spout the same shit to anybody. It's not personal, okay? But you need to leave so that this person, or me, okay, the question is, what lesson is life trying to teach you? Yeah, so life is trying to teach you when to let go. So in order for you to help undo this horrible programming that this person is getting from whoever they respect so much that they listen to their advice, you're going to have to take yourself away. So it's like killing the spell. Okay? So it's like there's a spell casted on them, not deliberately, but just naturally. They were raised by someone who probably had a hard life too. Maybe their teachers thought that way. So unfortunately, so it's like a generational curse type thing. So in order for you to help this person to break the generational curse, you're gonna have to put your foot down and let them know that them being controlling and manipulative to you, it is not acceptable around here. Because some people are cool with that, but you're not. And this person needs to recognize that it's not okay for them to treat you like this. And perhaps you have done so many different things in the past to try and get this person to understand that you don't appreciate the way that they're treating you. And it's like your last resort is to separate yourself. And that doesn't mean that you're separating yourself forever, but people can learn more in the absence of something than they would know while it is still there. Because people tend to take people and things for granted when they have access, you see. So by you taking yourself away from this person, first of all, it will help them to acknowledge just how important you were to them. It will help them to not be able to deny how much they value you, how much they appreciate you, how much they prefer to live their life with you in it. Okay? But the thing is, you want to be in their life too, but there needs to be that balance. You're not gonna be in their life and they just treat you any old how, and that's okay. So you're gonna have to take yourself away, and as time progress in this association, you will know when to reach out, when to talk, what to say, and if you don't, you pray about it. Okay? But there is love here. Somebody appreciates you and you appreciate them, and that's why you spend so much time enduring and correcting their behavior. You exercise a lot of tolerance, patience, forgiveness to this person. But It's like they need a mental reprogram. They need to deprogram what they learned and then program themselves with what works with you. Because maybe there are other people in their life who like their controlling, manipulative nature, but it's not good enough for you. And you need to just make it known that that's not how we do things over here. It's not acceptable. Okay, and this if this person really loves you and care about you, eventually it will start to sink in and they will know, well, it's different strokes for different folks. They'll know when they come around you, they can't come around you with that type of behavior because they're gonna get in trouble. And you're gonna tell them, get the fuck out. Okay. And I'm sure they don't want that. Okay. So we got telepathic communication or other form of messaging. We got they are aware and they don't want to grow up yet. So this person is aware that they have been taught wrong. This person is aware that the formula, the approach, to life formula that they are using when it comes to you is not a winning approach. They know it, but they don't want to change it because deprogramming yourself and then reprogramming yourself is a hard thing. So it's like they're taking their time. Okay. So we got it's infatuation or lust. Now, what I'm getting with this is not sexual. What I'm getting with this energy, because infatuation or lust is like a surface desire. Okay. Yes, it can be strong, but it's still a surface desire. Okay. So it's like based on very small details, you have a strong desire for something or someone. Okay. So what I'm getting with this is it's easy. Being how they are is easy. Changing is hard. And that's the reason why they don't want to grow up yet. So they're infatuated with this way of being because it's what they know. It works on most people. It just don't work on you. And they haven't missed you enough to want to make the effort to change so that they can create an atmosphere that would be more accommodating to your friendship or your familyship or your business association, whatever this is. So that's why when you leave, then they will really feel your absence because they appreciate you. You're there now. But when you leave, it's gonna make their brain start to tick, and it'll give them a bit more encouragement to stop being so silly and so lazy about valuable people in their life. They're being lazy because you're available. Okay? So when you've had enough, leave. And then we got they want children with you. What I'm getting with this energy is they want you to be the same because it's easy again. So they want you to be childish with them. They would prefer if you would change your programming to come into alignment with their programming because it's easy. It's what they're used to. It's where they're comfortable. Although they're not comfortable because being controlling and manipulative is comfortable when you're the one controlling and manipulating others. When you find yourself in the position where someone is controlling and manipulating you and winning, I bet you he won't, okay? He or she, this person won't find being controlling and manipulative so endearing anymore. It's because they're the one that's in the driver's seat. That's why they don't mind. When they become the victim of someone who is controlling and manipulative to the point where they just can't make it stop, they can't make them stop, then they're going to see things from your perspective. Okay? So if you want the better version of this person, The best thing you can do for your relationship right now is to leave. You're gonna have to stand up for what you want by making this person feel your absence. Okay? You're gonna have to go through missing them and everything. So you're gonna have to suffer a bit just to make sure that you get what you want out of your association. Because they're getting what they want because you're still there. But you're not getting what you want because they're not respecting your boundaries. So we got you scare them. You scare them. It's your maturity. They're afraid to grow up. Yeah. They're afraid to grow up. We got Destiny Thief coming in. We have a blank card. And then we got Destiny Thief. So they want to change you from being who you are into being more like them because it's easy and comfortable for them. And I need to break up this energy because this energy is horrible. Yeah, you're in a tough situation with this person. I can feel it. This card was flipped over. They're in love with you. There is love here. This person do love you, but they were trained by a jackass. And so then they're a jackass. Okay? And they need to understand that that's not how we love over here. So it's either you're going to love me properly or you're going to have to go your way and I go mine. And we both going to have to be heartbroken because I'm not standing for the bullshit. Period. So that's what life is trying to teach you, number one. So if you felt drawn to number two, because I saw a blue card and thought it flipped over. This one says physique. So the physique is like the outer shell of something. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, corporation. So it's like the health of a corporation, the state of a corporation. So this is for somebody who is in business. Or in collaboration with others. We got God made snow wanting to show itself. At the bottom of the deck, we got sun. So God is all up in whatever situation this is. God is the one who is making things cold. Yeah, because people aren't behaving right. Somebody's shaking things up. So God just kind of shut it all down. Okay, somebody's doing too much. Somebody's causing instability. That's what earthquake is. It's like you don't know what the hell is gonna happen. You can't find your balance. So somebody's fucking around too much at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that's what's causing blockages. So God just decided, you know what, I'm gonna shut this whole shit down. Since you don't know how to behave, since you don't know how to be fair, since you don't know how to act with integrity, I'm gonna shut this whole shit fucking down. Okay. So if you're in a business, if you share if you're in collaboration with a person or people in business and y'all ain't treating each other right, step has made your hearts cold toward each other because this ethics is ruining everything. So it's like, since y'all don't know how to run this corporation together to make it successful, I'm just gonna shut this whole shit down. You're creating mountains for yourself. How about I create a mountain too? How about I stop the money from flowing? So I think God is punishing the group because there's no integrity and there's no working together. Okay, you're in business with people and it's like it's every man for themselves, so the business is bound to fail. So God said, okay, y'all want to fuck it up, I want to fuck it up too. I want to come to this fuck up everything party. So right off the bat, I know that the lesson that God is trying to teach you is to have more integrity in business and work with people who are like-minded. It doesn't make sense to work with crooks because they're gonna always be in it for what they can get for themselves. And there's always going to be that energy of anger, the snow energy, okay? And that in itself will make the business fail. If you're in a business together with other people, you all need to work together to make the business successful. You need to create that good energy, positive energy, so that the money will flow. Corporations again. Economy, unearthly beings, you see? So to be unearthly, something that's earthly is something that's grounded. Y'all ain't grounded. Y'all not stable. We got oil. So it's, and it was in the reverse as well. So that's talking about knowledge. It makes it work. So in business, it's the way you think that's gonna decide if you're successful or not. Let's see what's behind economy. Economy, God made pestilence. Exactly. So God decided to fuck your money up. Okay, let's see what's behind corporations, because it's more than one. Man-made rain. Exactly. Y'all are making each other cry. Y'all making each other upset. Okay, y'all ain't working well together. So God said, okay, how about I join this fuck up everything party? Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Man-made snow. See, so y'all are creating a icy atmosphere in the business. So God said, I want to create this icy atmosphere too. Can I play? Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna ask you. I'm gonna play. We making ice, no problem. Seriously, man-made hail, ice. Y'all are making ice. God said, I want to make ice too. Man-made dis-ease, creating stress for each other. So it's like they pissed you off, so now you're doing something to piss them off. And when you do something to piss them off, then they're gonna do something to piss you off again. So how is the business gonna thrive? It's like, let's just fuck this whole thing up then. What you put out is what you're gonna get back. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. Okay, subject matter. Got the planet, the whole planet, the whole thing, the whole business, the whole enterprise, the whole fucking thing. Whatever this is talking about, it could actually be talking about the planet. Maybe I'm talking to my friends up there in the most upper echelons of society, Mr. and Mrs. Elite, Mr. and Mrs. World Domination, Mr. and Mrs. 1%, take all the money of the world, you know. It's just funnel all that money to us. It looks like they're having trouble. But whoever this is, this is talking about the entire thing, the entire pie. So let's see. So on a smaller scale, it could be that you're in business with this could be on a smaller scale as well. This could be talking about the people, them upper elites people, and how they run the planet. Maybe that's who we're talking to. On a smaller scale, it would be you're in business with some other people and everybody's misbehaving and not acting with integrity. So it applies whether you're way up there or you're way down there doing business with others. Even if you're on the street doing business with others, wherever you are conducting business in association with others, y'all are not running the empire well because you're not being upstanding in your dealings. And that's destroying the whole business. So, yeah, what is life trying to teach you? Life is trying to teach you right now that if you're gonna fuck the shit up, then that's more. That's the type of energy you're gonna get. So, however you behave in the business, you're gonna just attract more of that energy right off the right from the beginning. That's what I'm seeing. So let's see. It's like treat others how you want to be treated. It works. You don't have to cheat someone in order to gain a lot. You don't have to steal. You don't have to lie. You don't have to denounce integrity. Integrity is very powerful. Especially in this season, because I already did the readings where God is saying that it's only businesses that are operating on integrity that's going to be successful going forward. If you're not building your business built on the principle of integrity, your business is going to fail. The reading came out telling you guys that. That's why when I don't come on to do readings, I don't mind, because there's so much information here that people need to catch up on and be aware of. If you don't get anything new, I suggest that you scroll through and see if anything catches your eye, because I'm sure that there's information here that you need to catch up on. When I come on here and I bring messages, you don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but that's not going to make the message any less true. What I'm giving you on this channel is cheat codes. I'm showing you behind the scenes, I'm showing you in the future, I'm showing you what happened in the past. I'm giving you the official records, the official narrative, the real story, whether it's a personal one, geopolitical one. It's real information. It's not gimmicks. Very valuable information. So, concerning your business in its entirety, the message is God made wildfire. So like I said, if y'all ain't treating each other right in the business, then nature itself will equally work against you. One, because that's the laws, the spiritual laws of nature. Everything is a science. This is the science of business. We're getting to a point in the human story where we cannot overstep our powers of authority anymore. We have to play the game fair, whether you want to see it as a game or not, because sometimes I don't like calling life a game, but you have to play fair or you actually have to do the work. The time for cheating is over. Only those who actually put in the work are actually going to get the benefits. No more of that fake it until you make it business. You actually have to do the work. So the underlying issue is the planet. Your business, your collaborations, your whole corporation. God said, I'm gonna fuck this shit up. So the advice or what life is trying to teach you is what you put out is what you're gonna get back. And when this steps in, it's like you're gonna want peace, but you can't get it. You're gonna want balance, but you can't get it. Because first, you and your crookish associates were creating the destruction. And now God said, okay, now I'm gonna create destruction for you since that's what you like. So you're not getting to fuck the business up yourselves anymore. God said, I'm gonna fuck it up for you. Since you don't care about this one, and this one don't care about you, and they don't care about you, and you don't care about them, since everybody's in this thing for themselves, and y'all just wreaking havoc, creating problems that shouldn't be, I'm gonna burn this whole shit down until you learn to get it right. Proper management. This is what I've been talking about. Legal, lucrative businesses. Stop cheating to win. Stop making people sick so they can come and buy your product. That's cheating. Stop overcharging for your product. That's cheating. Stop stealing from others. That's cheating. Stop destroying other businesses so that yours can thrive. That's cheating. So the only thing that's gonna keep this God-made wildfire away from your corporation or corporations is your integrity, your honesty. So life is trying to teach you to be honest in business. That's the lesson that life is trying to teach you. That's why everything is falling apart. Let's see the underlying issues. Planet, civil servant, sun. Okay, so the word civil, being civil to each other. Corporations. So planet, civil servant, sun, corporations. So the entire thing need to be run on civil behavior. So we're going to look up the word civil. Just so you are abundantly clear. For those who don't know what the hell civil means. God is not playing with us in oh God. I didn't connect it to the internet. civil, relating to the citizens of a state, as opposed to the armed forces. The other meaning is polite or courteous behavior. That's the one that we're looking for. Polite or courteous behavior. Be fair. So civil servant is being fair in service. When you do what you do it with integrity. Okay? So everybody involved in this situation need to work with integrity. And that will bring back the sun to your corporations. That will bring back the money flowing. That will bring back the good vibrations, high vibrations. Okay? So, because y'all ain't doing that, God say, well, how about we just throw this whole shit out of whack? Do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? I'm sure you don't like it. But you have the power to control this karma or this alchemy. If you get back to integrity, all this shit will calm down. Your money will start to flow again. Colleagues will start to like each other again. Y'all can have some great parties together. Y'all gonna like going to work, okay? Instead of feeling like you're stressed. When it's time to get up and go to work, you'll enjoy living, you'll enjoy working, you'll enjoy making money again, you'll enjoy being around your people again. But y'all gotta treat each other right. We got God-made rain and wind, bacteria. So what do you get when you got the rain coming and the wind is blowing the rain? That shit stings, innit? Yeah. Irritating. Bacteria. Bacteria irritating. So God say, yeah. We got moons and man-made tsunami. So everybody's secretly, y'all are secretly, moon energy, night energy. Y'all are secretly creating tsunamis where there should be land. Land talks about firmness. Only aquatic animals don't mind a tsunami. Y'all need land. Y'all need firm ground. See? Land insect. You need firm ground to work on. You need to behave civil towards each other. You got water animals because of DNA manipulation. So that's that tsunami energy. Only aquatic animals can survive in water. Y'all need land. Y'all are land insects. Y'all are dwellers of the land. So y'all find yourselves having to survive in these unsuitable terrain. So there's a lot of crying, there's a lot of anger, water. There's a lot of crying, there's a lot of anger. It's because y'all are manipulating each other. See? Shadow government. The way how y'all are doing things, you're doing things shady. You're doing things in the shadows. There's that moon energy again, shadows, nighttime, secrecy. And that's what's causing the fire. The God-made wildfire. We got invisible and unemployment. So it's like y'all don't see that that's where you're leading yourselves to. So you're destroying your business. You're putting your own selves out of business by not exercising integrity. Yeah. Man-made drought. The money gonna dry up. Everything gonna dry up. And then you're gonna be crying. You're really gonna be crying. We got vibration. Purify. Get your shit together. Whether you're an elite, the 1% or whatever, whoever you're working with in business, y'all need to treat each other with some decency. Okay? There's no integrity. And that's what's destroying the business. And this energy is foul too, so I have to break this shit up. I don't want this lingering around here. But God says, since y'all want to treat each other like shit, I'm going to join in this treat each other like shit party. And I'm going to treat all y'all like shit. Until y'all stop treating each other like shit. When y'all stop treating each other like shit, then I'll stop treating you like shit. And things will start to work well again. So that's what life is trying to teach you. So that's why your business is suffering. Your businesses are suffering. Okay, so we're gonna do number 3, and then we're gonna cut this live. So if you felt drawn to number 3, what is life trying to teach you? So after we do this one, we're gonna cut the live, and then we're gonna do 4, 5, and 6 in another one, because this video is already 1 hour and 8 minutes long. I said Bishu. Hi. Ooh, I can do that? I didn't know I could do that. How did I do that? Oh, okay. I didn't know I could do that. 109, I need to check that back. I didn't know I could do that. Okay. I'm happy to be back at work, y'all. Okay. screen. And the poison gets on my hands, and now it's on my face. Okay, the subject matter, if you felt drawn to the number 3. Okay, we got food. Food. This could actually be talking about food that you eat, or it could be talking about, if it's a intellectual reading, then it's talking about the kind of information that you choose to allow into your brain. So what lesson is life trying to teach you currently? I have to check all of these. And that's basically what your reading is about. It's about verifying information. So all your cards came out weird. So let's check each and every last one of them. So we're gonna check this one, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So let's start. Okay, so we got AI generated, aka deep fake. That's in the reverse. And we got age over 1,000 years. World domination scheme. Boring life. A mix of in the reverse. So something is. Here we got age 61 to 80 in the reverse. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. So we got Caribbean. Then we have description, blank card. And then we have living grand, 81 to 100 years. Got fingerprint, age over 15,000. So over 15,000, this may not be age. Let's see, ear and psychological programming. Yeah, information. Changed educational institution. So this is talking about the information that you're taking in. Okay. I'm called again. So what lesson is life currently trying to teach you? So we got, let's see, the subject matter was food. Yeah, the information that you allow to come into your mind, because what you know can either make or break you. When you don't have the right information, it's highly unlikely that you make good decisions because you didn't have the right information in the first place. Okay, so we got AI generated or deep fake in the reverse. And we got over 1,000. And then we got world domination scheme. Boring life. So it's like, you thought this would be fun. You thought that dominating, being, yeah, you thought that you'd be happy, but it's actually quite boring and stressful. You thought that trying to dominate someone or a group or the world would be fun, but you're actually finding it not to be fun. It's actually quite boring and fucking harder than you thought. So what's life trying to teach you right now? It's like what you thought you wanted is not what you truly wanted. Like once you find yourself in it, then you're realizing, God damn, if I knew that this was gonna be like this, I would have never made that decision in the first place. Okay. So we got a mix of in the reverse. So something is not a mix of anything. Something is just one way. So you thought you'd be getting variety. You thought something would be more spicy or adventurous or fun. And you're finding it not to be. And we got age 61 to 80 years. And it's in the reverse. Let's see the underlying issue. Let's make some more sense of this. But what I'm getting so far is life is trying to teach you, like, just know that the fact that you want something and you have a way to get it is not always a good idea to indulge. So this is kind of like an issue of hedonism, where you had a desire for this or that or them. Okay, you had a desire for something and you thought that this is exactly what you want. You're very happy with your decision, only to really get involved in it and realize, God damn, this is not what I thought it would be. Okay. So let's see the underlying issue. Let's make some more sense. So we got Caribbean and we got silence. And we got living grand, 81 to 100 years. And then we have fingerprint, age over 15,000 years. Oh my God. Okay, I'm getting what this is saying. Oh my goodness. Is it me? This is the world domination scheme, people. Hey. Okay. So what we got going on here is this Caribbean chick, which would be me. And then we got a blank card. It's just like, what the fuck, bro? And we got you're living grand. You're up in age, you know, the 81 to 100 years old people. And you're looking at your fingerprint, though. It's like, yeah, I'm this age. And that's why 61 to 80 is in the reverse. Because it's like, I feel so fucking old, okay? I feel battered. I feel bruised. This is what the world domination scheme, people. So you thought it would be a great idea to take over the whole world, only to find out that this fucking shit is draining me because of this fucking Caribbean chick. This whatever the fuck, I don't even know how to describe this bitch. Like, where she come from? So we got ear. So that's like the word, okay? And psychological programming, changing the educational institution energy. So it's like, because of the information that I bring on here, it's changing the way that people see. It's like I'm letting out your secrets, and I'm letting people know shit that you just don't, other things. And it's really messing up your world domination scheme, and that's what's got you feeling so tired and drained and whatnot. So what life is trying to teach you is, just because you have the power to do something, it doesn't mean that you should do it, because you don't know how it's actually going to go. It's like, we could plan a pretty picnic, but we don't predict the weather. You because you used programming of the world as you knew it at that time to decide what you're going to do. You didn't leave any space in your plans for someone like me to rise, to be erected, to come on the scene, and have this much power to manipulate your grand plans. So it's like, yeah, you're living grand, but you feel so old. It's like my money don't even excite me anymore. I feel old. I feel drained. I feel angry. I feel sad. I feel feelings that I haven't felt in a long time. Like, who is this bitch? Where she come from? Let's read on here. Let's see what else. So we got age over 250 years. And then we got age over 500 years. It's like, I just keep feeling older and older. Let's see, we got height, fake certificate. So it's like, I don't feel the way I used to feel about my stature. Okay. I'm an elite. I'm one of the one. How did this Caribbean bitch come in the picture and make me feel like I am not who I felt like I was for the last 80 years of my life? How this bitch make me want to hide from the police? This female, this Nephilim. Hey, who gonna check me? God gonna check you. You're exempt from your rules of the land, my love. You're not exempt from the laws of nature. Y'all need to get that in your heads. I know y'all think you're gods. I know y'all think that you're just the epitome of power, but you're not. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. The only way for you to be the epitome of power is if you're using that power with integrity. And you're not. You're bullying people. You're bullying the whole world. World domination scheme. You want to bully every fucking body. And you feel like nobody can check you. You say, who gonna check me? Hey. It is an honor to be the police in this situation. Because you're doing too much. We deserve better. So the lesson that life is currently trying to teach you is you never really know what to expect from anything that you embark upon. So before you start making these grand plans, you should expand your mind a little bit more. Factor in God. You didn't want to factor in the God element into your world domination plans. Because you don't want to act with integrity. You don't want to be fair. You don't want to consider other people's feelings. You don't want to consider other people's well-being. But God cares. God cares about the helpless. God cares about the voiceless. God cares about we who are being victimized, oppressed, suppressed. God cares. If you factored in the fact that God cares about us, even you, God cares about you too. And God is bigger, badder than you. And God has spoken. God says, clean this up, please. God says it's time to clean. It's time for you to start about your human family. Because we are family, whether you like us or not. You are our brother. You are our sister. It doesn't matter if you're the 1% or you're the 0.1%. You are one of us. So God is humbling you and reminding you. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're not all on the same level. Financially, you got way more money than the majority of us. Oh, let's look at me and you. You got way more money physically than me. But when it comes to spiritual capacity, I got way more depth than you, way more height than you. I'm way wider. I trump you. Is it? So we all have our pluses and we have our minuses. You need to be honest about where your pluses are and where your minuses are. Then you'll be able to make proper decisions because you have the right information. You see? But yeah, you weren't factoring God and how much God loved us. And that's where you went wrong with your world domination scheme. It's like, how long should God sit by and allow you to just run rampant in the earth, just doing whatever you like, seemingly without consequence? Seemingly. How long exactly should God allow you to suffer, we, the people? You know what I'm saying? So that's where you're at in your story. So we got fake birth certificate, but it's in the reverse. It's not fake. Not fake. You're that age, but you're learning life lessons. You will learn life lessons. So it's like your birth certificate isn't fake. You are how old you are, but you feel old and shit because you're not trying to learn the lessons. You think you could go around it because you think you're above divine law. So you just keep making a mess, soil, dirt. You keep making a mess, and that shit is that all those marks are on your record, your fingerprint, your karmic record, specific marks on your akashic records, the story of your life, everything you've ever thought, everything you've ever done, everything you've ever not done. It's all there. Faulty. Soil, dirt. You've committed a lot of crimes. Your behavior is off the charts when it comes to you just being out of order. And that's why you will learn life lessons. So I'm one of your life lessons to show you that you don't always have it figured out. You don't know what God's next move is. I am here to remind you to factor God into whatever the fuck other major project you decide to do next. Because you can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. Mr. and Mrs. World Domination Scheme. So I would suggest that y'all start cleaning this shit up. Let the United Nations stand for what it was designed to do. Everything in society, you claim to be this, and you make sure that it does exactly opposite of what it says it is. The healthcare system makes us sick. The educational system makes us dumb. The United Nations go around abusing people. The government that's supposed to be representatives of we the people try to convince us to allow them to be leaders of the people. Nah, bitches. You are servants. You are civil servants. You are here to serve us. Becoming a government employee is one of servitude. not one of power. We, the voice of the people, is the power. You speak on our behalf. You say what we sent you to say. That's why each community has their representative, because we the people can't all go into these offices and whatnot and speak at the same time. So whoever represents whichever community, you need to be a person of integrity. You need to be a person who care about the concerns of the people. Your allegiance should be to your people. You become a government representative because you care and because you have the intelligence to speak on our behalf, not speak for us. You don't tell us what you want to give us. We're supposed to be working together to make life itself work for us. We're supposed to be managing together. Y'all want to come tell us what you want to do with us. You're not a fucking leader. You're a servant. You serve we the people, Mr. and Mrs. Government Official. You forgot what the fuck this is about. I'm here to remind you. And you who sit at the top, who run this society because you got money, you the shadow government behind the government that's supposed to be the people's government. You take them and use them and turn them into your government, Mr. and Mrs. Elite. You don't have to like where the story of humanity is heading. We do not care. But it's going there. We are cleaning this shit up. And if you don't get with the program, you're going to get left behind. If you think you feel old and worn out now, if you think you feel tired, if you think you feel discombobulated right now, it's only going to get worse. So you need to find a way to maintain your wealth. This is your task in this grand earth shift. This is your task in the new world that we are creating. You need to find a way to maintain your power and your wealth and include some integrity into it. You're going to have to dip into your soul bag and learn how to be nice to somebody for a change. It's either that or lose every fucking thing. If it's so hard for you to find the humanity within you, you're going to lose everything. You are your fucking brother's keeper. You are your sister's keeper. You are on the same level as us when it comes to spiritual and divine law. The rules apply to you too. Come down off your high horse. You're gonna fall. And you're gonna fall hard the higher up you are. Either fix yourself on your high horse properly or get down. Mr. and Mrs. Elite, Mr. and Mrs. 1%, Mr. and Mrs. World Domination Scheme. It's time for change. And there's nothing you can do about it because you didn't care about us, but God cares about us. And God says that we, the people, have suffered at your hands for long enough. So now God is raising up. God is raising up more people like me who have the courage. In spite of the risk of death, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. No evil at all we gonna fear. We're here about our Father's business. We're here about our God's business. Bam! We are who we are. And you are who you are. And you are our brother. You are our sister. You are our brothers and you are our sisters, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if you don't love us, Mama God and Father God is going to beat your ass. You don't have no choice but to love us now. You don't got no choice but to treat us good now. You don't got no choice. 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 No choice. You don't got no choice. When was the last time that you've been loved? Hey, Mr. and Mrs. World Domination Crew? When was the last time you've been loved? Hey? When was the last time that somebody treated you with a little bit of tenderness, a little bit of gentleness, a way that your heart could respond in kind? Hey? I got an ice box where my heart used to be. Yeah, well, the sun is shining now. You're about to feel love again. Does that just make you icky? I'm melting. You're about to get some love in your life. Oh my God. You're about to give love to you and look at yourself like, I want to see that shit. I want to see you actually. Shit. I want to see you smile. Your face must be fucking stiff from just being in that I'm mean mugging. Just all the days of your life, you just been mean mugging for far too fucking long. You don't really get to smile much. Listen, your youth is about to return to you. You're gonna be 61 to 80 years, but you're about to feel like you're about 40. Yeah. So we're about to turn the clock around for you. With love, generosity, reciprocity. You know? Try it. I know it's weird. I know it's I know you haven't done that in far too long. But try it, man. Take off the evil suit, bruv. Take off the evil suit. Try and get involved in helping us to clean this mess back up. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're not looking for perfection because perfection is boring. Okay? We don't mind having some challenges, but you're just doing way too fucking much. And that's why God had to stop and like, stop abusing your brothers and sisters. Or else I will abuse you. I'll send Chanel after you. You want me to call Chanel for you? God said, if you don't behave, I'm going to tell Chanel to go get you. last time somebody kissed you? Not sexually, just kissed you. You see what I'm saying? What kind of life are you living, bro? Your life is dry. It's all this evil. You see? It takes away the sunshine from your life. You know? It's just cold and dreary. And it's like you try and replace all these loving vibrations with like sex or drugs or abusing people, whatever it is that you know that get your juices going. But that shit is not, it's not satisfactory. It dissipates quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not built, we are not built like that. There's a place inside of us that only love can satisfy that hunger. Only tenderness, gentleness, friendship, only the sweet things of life can fill that void. There's no amount of drugs you can do that will bring you the peace and balance that you seek within your being. We're not built like that, man. You got a vehicle, you need to understand your vehicle. Okay? All that shit's gonna break down on you. And that's why you feel so old. It's breaking down on you. Because you're not treating your vehicle right. And you've been doing this for way too long. So, here's your prescription. Okay? You're gonna take baby steps, right? Because I know that it's hard coming from who the fuck you are right now, getting into an energy that's similar to mine. You know, I know y'all hate love, y'all hate peace, y'all hate togetherness, y'all hate warmth, y'all hate gushy mushy shit. I know. That's what's missing from you. That's why you're so ill. Okay? So we're gonna turn down the demon just a bit. Just a tiny bit. We're gonna turn down the demon. And every time we're gonna just a little bit. Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Take baby steps. Okay? Get the demon under control. Because right now the demon is controlling you. So we're gonna turn it down a tiny little bit. And you're gonna try a little bit of tenderness. You're gonna try a little bit of goodness. You see, like how they got AA classes. Y'all need. I'm dead. See, I'm laughing, but because it's coming to me now and it makes sense. But I'm dead serious. You see, like how they got AA classes to help people to deal with like addiction, or they got like grief classes to help people to deal with grief. We're gonna develop, or somebody need to develop like a love class. And I am the police. Okay, you're being sentenced to attend a love class twice a week for, can't even give you half an hour, for 15 minutes. Twice a week for 15 minutes, where you go there and you just take a little bit of time out of your schedule to do some loving shit, to do some loving stuff. Okay? We're going to start to melt the ice wall around your heart, but we're going to do it slowly. We're not going to take you out your comfort zone, like, because it's shocking. I know. It's going to be shocking to your system. We don't want to do that to you. We want you to ground yourself and kind of even not notice that you're grounding yourself. You know them ones where you go out dancing and you're actually in a gym? You get the results as you would get if you were in a gym just from dancing, and you're just having fun dancing and you're getting fit, and it's like, I wasn't here to get fit, but that's like a byproduct of me going out dancing. Yes, I wanted to be kind of approach like that, where you're doing it and don't even realize that you're doing it, you know? Yeah, man, it's time to turn the clock back. So whereas you're up to 80 right now and you feel like you're 15,000 years old, you're gonna be up to 80 and start feeling like you're like 40, 50 years old. We're gonna turn this shit back around and give you your life force back. Okay? So that's your assignment. That's your assignment. We're gonna do that for the next year. For the next 12 months, you are hereby sentenced to go to a love session. 15 minutes twice a week where you do some kind things for yourself and for other people. So one of the days you do some kind things for yourself, and the other day you be kind to other people. Start putting it back into practice. And if you can't do 15 minutes of kindness, do 10. If you can't do 10, do 5. Actually, no. You do 10. Nothing less than 10. You have to stay in that energy. And assess yourself when you're in that energy. Don't just be angry about feeling vibrations that you've been trying to shut out for far too long. Don't do that to yourself. Just study yourself. Sit back. Although you're doing it, kind of sit back and observe yourself. Observe how your body is reacting. Observe how your observe how the other people around you. You should do it with your people. Trust me, you're gonna laugh. And see, you'll be laughing for real. Your face will start to develop facial muscles. You should take a picture before you start this, and then take a picture like 6 months in, and take a picture 1 year after doing this. And you're going to see you turn the clock back. Your life is going to be better and in a way that you can tolerate. Making peace with the demon and the God in you. That's the objective here. That's your superpower, to be able to reconcile your demon and your God within you. Okay? Because it's nice to be bad, you know what I'm saying? Too much good is boring. I really believe that. Too much good is boring. You got to know when to be bad and how to be bad. Okay? God made us light and dark energies for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's because God know that being good all the time is like blah. And being bad all the time is destructive. So you need to find that balance. Okay? That's the objective for everybody. So that's what I got for you all for this time. We're going to come back and do decks number 3. There you go. Now 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Thank y'all so much for joining me. Until next time.